Hello everyone, and let's talk about Microsoft's E3 press conference. I did miss Bethesda's out. The Screaming Lady ruined it. That's it. The Screaming Lady, I couldn't take it anymore and shut it off, to be honest. And I don't know, was she a plant? Seriously. But let's get into Microsoft's E3 press conference, which had one glaring message throughout the entire press conference, and that is, don't buy an Xbox One. Seriously, it's like, what is the point of an Xbox One now? What really? They announced the Xbox One S. Stealing you're stealing Apple's naming conventions now. Nice job there, Microsoft. Yeah, it's gonna be available for $200, but don't buy it because the Project Scorpio. We'll start with that. It got revealed at the end. Project Scorpio coming in 2017. It has 6 teraflops. Oh my god, the developer buzzword of the day. 6 teraflops of compute power. 6 glorious teraflops, or 6,000 gigaflops if you want to go with that. You know, is it a game changer? Is it the be all and end all? Should we be worried as the PC master race? Should we worry about this? No, really. And I'll give you an example of teraflops aren't everything, okay? My R9 390X has 5.9 teraflops of compute power, okay? It's near enough the same as the proposed Xbox Scorpio. The GTX 980 Ti, 5 teraflops of compute power. Which card is better? Okay, the 980 Ti, hands down, every single benchmark you'll ever look at, the 980 Ti wins. Okay, isn't everything. It is a bullet point on a graphics card when you look at it, but there are many other things to look at as well. There are many other areas where the 980 Ti outshines the R9 390X, but you know, it was the buzzword. It's like the only thing it's got going for it. It's going to do 4K gaming. So it will be able to do some 4K gaming. Not at 60 FPS though, really. For comparison, my R9 390X can do 4K. Mostly sort of medium to high. I can do GTA 5 on high settings at 30 FPS at 4K. I don't really do much 4K with the R9 390X. And saying that as well, the GTX 1080... the new GTX 1080 struggles as well, 4K at 60 FPS. It's not going to be doing 60 FPS. 1080p at 60, yeah, it's going to do that fairly easily. I reckon it might be a RX 480 that's in it, or a variant of the Polaris 10 chip. That's the only Polaris chip that's been, or Polaris graphics card that's been revealed. It's still going to be the APU though. It's not a dedicated graphics card, still going to use the shared memory architecture. I take it it'll be getting upgraded to GDDR5, maybe HBM, hopefully. I think HBM is a bit expensive. The RX 480 is only going to be using GDDR5, but they haven't revealed the cost of this, interestingly. The cost of the Xbox One Slim was revealed. It's going to be $200. I don't know how much that is in the pounds. Probably £200 by the time you add taxes and things in the UK. Probably cost about that. I should point out that an R9 390X costs around £300 to £350 currently in the UK. And a GTX 1080, as some people were claiming that it has. Oh my god, it's going to have a GTX 1080. No, it isn't. Okay, it's going to be probably a similar, it's going to use the all-in-one APU solution, and considering NVIDIA doesn't make CPUs, then, you know, it's not going to be an NVIDIA card. Intel, they don't make GPUs, so I'm guessing it's still an AMD system. Might be a Zen, who knows, maybe it's a Zen CPU. I don't know, maybe it'll be on an overclocked Jaguar, like the proposed PS4 Neo specs. They proposed, it's not really confirmed yet. But I don't think it's going to offer 4K 60 FPS, maybe 4K 30 FPS. It may do. VR is probably what it's going to offer as well. Again, the RX 480 is aimed at VR, and it is aimed as a budget VR card, so it may be a variation of that Polaris GPU will make its way into the Xbox One Scorpio, or the Xbox Scorpio. So we've got 3 Xbox Ones now on the market now. That's interesting. The other things that they revealed, Gears of War 4 is coming. Gears of War, basically. This is Gears of War. Horde Mode 3.0 looks interesting. Sea of Thieves had a really annoying reveal. I mean, the people in the trailer, the Sea of Thieves community. You've got a community for a game that isn't out, really. It's nowhere near release yet, so it's like, you know, you've got a community. Scalebound looked cool. You know, the big giant boss that they showed looked kind of interesting, actually. And the protagonist has an annoying voice, though, I have to say. He seemed quite annoying, the protagonist, so hopefully that gets toned down. Recore looks interesting. Looks interesting as well. So it, you know, it looks kind of cool. Final Fantasy 15, they showed us a boss demo as well. Dead Rising 4 is coming, going to be set at Christmas this time. So Frank West is back. Interesting, he had on his little Twitter thing on his phone, he was following 2006 people, and his followers were 2016. Interestingly, Dead Rising 1 released in 2006. Dead Rising 4 2016. There's a little thing that I noticed there in the trailer. Go check it out. And he's looking at it on his phone. So Frank West is back, looking good. Forza Horizon looks interesting. Halo Wars 2, don't care about Gwent, never played it in The Witcher. State of Decay 2 looks alright, to be honest. State of Decay was alright, you know, I never really had a go at it. There's new Minecraft mobile crossplay, don't care. Division update, don't really care. Tekken 7, if you like Tekken. That was a PlayStation franchise. Weird to see it on an Xbox. Really, I liked Tekken 2, was awesome back in the PS1, but yeah, the big announcements came. Xbox Live is getting guilds, or clubs as they're going to call it. It's basically a guild, essentially. You can create a guild for anything. Basically any game. They listed a few examples, Minecraft, Division, whatever. So it's a good thing, actually. You can group up with others. Speaking of grouping up, you're getting LFG. Awesome. You're going to go LFM, Gears 4, Horde Mode, No Scrubs, Link Achievement. Maybe you can do that. Can you do that? Can you link achievements in LFG? I don't know. They're also getting an arena mode, which is like a tournament type thing. You can organize your own tournaments. Games that are going to support it are the usual competitive lot. I imagine games like Call of Duty will be added. They said FIFA will get, they've said games like World of Tanks, Smite, etc. You know, those kinds of games that lend themselves well to tournaments, your MOBAs and multiplayer games for those who like it. So it's going to be called Arena. The big thing is Xbox Play Anywhere. So a lot of those games that I listed, Gears 4, State of Decay 2, Halo Wars 2, I think, Forza Horizon 3, Dead Rising 4, Recore, Scalebound, Sea of Thieves are all coming to PC as well as Xbox One. This is what I mean by Play Anywhere. You buy the game digitally on Xbox One, you get the PC version for free. Now, details, they never really went into huge details of this. Is it going to be a PC version, or is it going to be like an Xbox One emulator, i.e. is it going to run at 900p and 30 FPS on your PC, or is it going to run at, you know, whatever your PC can run it at? Is it going to run at 4K? You know, I'd imagine it probably will scale to your PC hardware. Hopefully it does. I mean, I'm having a little, we'll have a little look at it. They didn't say the PC version. Gears 4 coming to PC, so that's why I say sell your Xbox One. That's why I said that. Sell your Xbox One now. If you've got a PC, there's no point in owning an Xbox One, because why would you want the Xbox One version? Okay, it's gonna be progress, achievements will be shared across platforms. Multiplayer and co-op modes are gonna be, you know, cross-platform as well. So if you have a friend that has an Xbox One, you can play Gears of War 4 with them, for example. You can also play, what's it called? Forza. They did a demo of Forza Horizon 3 where they had different people running on different things, okay? Most of the games, all the Microsoft exclusives that we saw, are going to be available on PC. So that's why I say just sell your Xbox One. There's no point in owning one anymore, especially with the Scorpio coming around or the PC. Wait for the Scorpio or get a PC and play them at 1080p, 60 FPS right now. You know, the RX 480's coming, so that's the thing. I'm confused more than anything. It's like, hey, all this cool shit on Xbox One, but it's also on PC as well. So that's the thing I took away is thanks Microsoft for convincing me that I don't need an Xbox One. That's all you convinced me. I don't need an Xbox One. I can play all the Xbox One exclusives on PC. What is the point in owning an Xbox One? The inferior versions will be on Xbox One. Scorpio is going to come as well. Don't buy an Xbox One Slim. What's the point in buying them? You know, the Scorpio's coming out in a year's time. There's no point in buying an Xbox One now either. You know, just wait till 2017 and buy a Scorpio. You know, you're going to get the games PC. You have to buy the digital. I imagine you could buy the game digitally on the Windows Store, I'm imagining, rather than although you do get the Xbox Store, I think, and you can access the Xbox Store in the Xbox app. I'm going to click the Xbox app right now and see. I'm going to go find out. You won't be able to see this on screen, but I'm going to have a look and see. I'm pretty sure you can access the Xbox Store on the Xbox app. It takes a while to load. It's taking a while, this Xbox app. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can access. Yep, we can access the Xbox Store on the Xbox app, so we can just buy the games. I can buy Costume Quest 2's free with Xbox Live Gold. I can see all the Destiny. I can see Destiny. I can buy Destiny on this right here. Yeah, I can click buy. You know, so again, Destiny not available on PC. Just checking that there's a game that wasn't available on PC. So if you're running Windows 10, of course, you can buy the games from the Xbox Store, and of course you're going to get a PC copy as well. It's good that you can take your game elsewhere. If you have a friend who only has an Xbox One, you can play with them. So that's good in a sense. But as an Xbox One owner, which it's never switched on, I'll be honest, but you very rarely ever play it. You've just given me less reason to play it, because I can play the superior PC version right now. So I'm confused. Anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you again soon, and goodbye.